Hi everyone and welcome back to another video with me Shruti Vashisht from enlightenmentcourses.com. So I know that I haven't made a video in quite a while, and it's because I've had COVID basically, and yeah, just the past 2 weeks were just what they were, and I'm really sorry to those of you who have subscribed to my exclusive deep dive content. That's a paid subscription service. I promise that I'll be bringing in more videos to you now that I'm well, and you'll still get the amount of videos that you've been promised per month. They're just coming a bit delayed. So in this video, of course, I want to speak about the predictions for ascending souls for the month of July 2022. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. It's going to be a beautiful month, as you've probably seen from the title, but I'll explain more as we go on. So before I go into the predictions for this year for ascending souls, for those of you who are on the path of ascension, who are who live in their self-mastery, who believe in a conscious life, who don't just live your life, but you create your life. It's a life of service. It's a life of living in a sacred way. What is happening for those people? What energies are available? What is the highest that we can create now? What is the potential? So that's what I'm going to be speaking about for the month of July. So please subscribe to this channel if you're new here. Give this video a thumbs up. That's how I get to know what kind of videos you'd like to watch from me. And I have all kinds of personal services and courses, online courses that you can study by yourself. The links will be below this video. And also there's a subscription service which is only $7. You get or 500 rupees for my Indian viewers, and you basically get 4 videos, exclusive videos that are not here on YouTube, that really take you through the process of self-mastery. So in this video, I'm going to be speaking about predictions, right? But in my exclusive content, I'll be taking you through specific practices or real-life examples, etc. So we'll be going much deeper in a concrete way. So that really helps you to land your mastery. Okay, all right, guys. So what are the predictions for this month of July? So I got the message infinite abundance. And I have 2 points related to that. So the first one is called This Is It. I'm just going to read out what I channeled because I think that's the purest way. So just feel it in your heart because it'll apply a bit different for everyone, but at the same time there is this common theme for all ascending souls. And I also want to say that this is the messages I feel are kind of continuing from last month's predictions as well. So I won't repeat what that is. You can check it out here. I'll link it up here if you want to watch it. So number 1, this is it. What you've been anticipating is here. This is it. The entire blueprint of the vision that you knew about is always exactly manifest. It always becomes manifest exactly. The physical details can always differ from what we thought originally. It's important to let things unfold organically and in a way that comes from a place of authenticity and groundedness, rather than forcing or pretending them to be moving in a certain way. We get to the juiciest part by staying put with what we have. Be with your new ideas, your inspirations, and relationships. The good results always come when we allow intimacy with what is already here. When we are able to behold the true quality of the new beginnings that we have started and hold center in the face of challenge, kind of like the sirens that are going off in the background. So when we hold center in the face of challenge, this is when we get to the juice that manifests everything all at once, like a miracle. So be grateful for the challenges coming into your life now regarding your new missions. We have to get used to creating this way. There is a phase of stillness and quietly witnessing before the manifestation happens. This is it. You are going to unlock the secret to working with the most powerful form of creation. It will bring you codes into how to create anything else in life that is of new energy as well. So you're really manifesting something big this month, and even if it's not big, it'll feel like a significant change in your life. Like, a secret has been revealed to you about how to really create things in your life, and that it'll feel like that you kind of already knew it, but you didn't know it. It's like it's something ancient, a remembrance that's there, and it'll feel right. And that'll give you sort of the the blueprint, the codes into how to manifest anything, how to create anything in your life in other areas too. Okay, so number 2, a state of infinity. The world may be trying to show you how resources, opportunities, etc. are limited. But this month is especially important for you to tap into the infinite reservoir that exists in you as the higher self. Remember, at this level, you are connected to 11 other soul family members, because our higher self trinity contains 6 twin soul pairs. So it's like, you can say 12 souls. You receive guidance and support from them, whether they are in the higher realms or if one or two of them are on earth and you've had your reunion. So whether you've had your reunion or not, it's kind of not all that important, because we're always in touch with them through the silver cord, or you can think of it as the infinity symbol that connects my heart to the heart of my soul family members. You can also think of it as a silver cord. But we're always connected to them, whether they are present on earth, some of these soul family members, or whether they are guiding us from the higher realms. It will be exactly what is right for our mission, what is needed, what is for the best. Okay, where was I? So you receive guidance and support from them, whether they are in the higher realms or if one or two of them are on earth and you've had your reunion. I spoke in last month's predictions about the yin-yang rebalancing, that when a member of your soul family has mastered something, you directly benefit and have access to that knowing and that practical wisdom. If you have done some work in the way of accepting your soul family and you are now experiencing sudden opportunities or blessings that you are wondering, how did the flow just suddenly happen? This is the reason. You see, one of the symbols for the higher self and our connection with our soul family is the infinity symbol, or the number 8. When we open up the channel for back and forth flow, we start receiving the good when we initially allow the flow of anything lower in our connection with them, within a state of neutral observance. So this means that when you actually open up your heart to another being, especially soul family members, because they are the most intimate souls that we are connected with in creation, so you're going to experience the most intimacy with them. That means everything that is your deepest wound as well as your highest potential. So that really opens up a lot within us, which is why we hold back, and we don't actually do that a lot of the time when we run into them, especially on the earth plane. But even before you run into them on the earth plane, you have to open up within your being first to that level of intimacy, to just being open to life at that intimate level. So it's only when we open up to ourselves and are accepting ourselves, loving ourselves through all of our so-called flaws, the deepest wounds that we have, we see life as something that is inherently benevolent, as flowing from the state of infinity, where we have access to all resources, to love. It's all infinite, basically. So when we cultivate that relationship within ourselves, that's when we even start running into soul family members in the first place, or we even experience them at a higher level, that silver cord connection. But going back to what I was saying, when we open up the channel for this back and forth communication with our soul family, we start receiving the good when we first initially allow the flow of anything lower too in our connection with them. But you can observe it within a state of neutral observance. You don't have to accept it, but you can witness it. You don't just run away. You're there for the transformation. You can stand firm within it, within your own boundaries, within your own values. But it's not a case of just running away. So this month, meditate upon the symbol 8. Feel a stream of golden white light flowing from your heart to the heart of your beloved or soul family members. This is the light that contains the sum total of your powers. The same stream goes into their heart and flows out again into yours, forming the 8. In the middle is the combination of how your powers and abilities merge and form a third energy that provides a boost to both of you, or to all of you. If you ever run out of any type of support you need in life, you can find it here by tapping into this state of abundance, of infinity. It is your personal reservoir of infinity. Just activating it in your body through these sort of practices, like I've explained, you know, feeling that connection at a consciousness level, establishing that connection. It's always established, but we always forget, you know, when we incarnate here. So it's about reminding the body. It's about forming that that pattern, you know, just like you have these habits and there's these neural pathways that are formed, that sort of you start doing it by default. So like that, meditation and these sort of conscious practices help us to do that, to establish those connections again, to feel those connections in our body again, how they're already established. And you don't have to do it for very long every day. It can just be a few minutes of a practice. And I'm taking you in my exclusive deep dive for those of you that are subscribed. I'm also creating a video where you will be establishing this too. So that's the kind of content that you get in the exclusive subscriptions. So if you would like to do that, then you can, you know, think of subscribing as well. Find the details below this video. But by tapping into this state, it is your personal reservoir of infinity, and just activating it in your body makes you create things differently in your physical life. So until now, maybe we haven't known that level of infinity. But Spirit keeps reminding me that, you know, we might think that we have these new roles where we are these more spiritual beings, like I'm a spiritual guide, and all of us are living our spirituality in one form or another. Doesn't matter what work you do, but it's the consciousness that you carry. And many of us can have this sort of mindset that with spirituality, you don't need as much money. And Spirit has really of late been showing me otherwise. And of course, I always knew this, but it just comes through in a different way each time. And this month is really about tapping into, you know, just that infinity, that there is infinite abundance available to you. And you're supposed to be an example to other people of how to tap into that infinite abundance, how to create from it in a way that is not wasteful, in a way that you, you know, when you are infinitely abundant yourself, you sort of create more jobs, more opportunities for people. There is more real action happening in life, you know, out in the universe, in your own little universe, and how you influence all of life. You're creating something that is of value, because inherently within yourself you have that alignment. So whatever you create in the external, it should have more of an influence as well. It should reach out to more people. So that's really the energy of this month. The fact that we're not just aligning here, but it's widespread in the external too. So Spirit really wants us to feel that, and there will be some blessings coming our way as well, where we, you know, like in the first point, we will get the codes into how to co-create that, how to create that with life. But okay, so it says here, don't be scared of asking for or taking too much. There is no desire that you can have which will actually take root in a strong and steady way on earth, unless it is coming from the purity of your God self. Any desire you have, it comes from your God self, right? And if it's something that is not really authentically you, it doesn't last that long. Especially when you're on a spiritual path, it can't last very long within your being. Maybe you test it out a little bit and it shows you, no, this is not right for me, and it sort of it's en route to showing you what your authenticity is. So sometimes, you know, every action we take doesn't have to be the perfect action. That's fine, but it's perfect in that it is leading you into knowing your deepest desire and bringing you back into that alignment, and really bringing you closer into that. So many of us, we feel guilty, you know, we feel that if that I would be taking too much from the earth, or this desire is somehow going to, like, if I have this desire, if I have this physical thing, whether that's money, whether that's you know, I don't know, this beautiful house, a beautiful workspace, like a huge workspace that is spacious and full of nature, and just the abundance of nature, and all the resources that I need, all the help that I need from other people as well. You deserve all of that. You don't have to do all the work yourself. You deserve the help that you need from other people. You deserve resources. You deserve a beautiful space to you know, create your work. Like, it's sacred work, especially when we're aligned. So we have to really let go of all of this guilt that has been playing out at an even deeper level that you have done so far, and you're going to witness just how beautiful, magical, abundant life can be. So get used to expecting and creating abundance, and get used to things working out for you, instead of, because there will be a lot in the collective about and even the North Node right now this year is in the sign of Taurus, which is the sign of money, and things are changing with regards to money and resources. So it will be a lot of up and down. That's what's expected. Wherever the North Node is, something new opens up when it comes to resources and money. In the case of Taurus, the sign it's in, and so it's expected that there's going to be lots of ups and downs. But that is happening at a more surface level. So when you are creating your life consciously, there can be this more constancy that is created from inside of you. And that again goes back to that infinite state of abundance that always is. It existed before you came into this life as a physical human. You are it. It's not even a state that is outside of you. You are that state. You came from that state. What you are at a consciousness level is a combination of all of these different states of love, abundance, magic, joy, these states that are eternal. And so all of those things in your life that are annoying you, that feel like challenges, for example, for me, there's construction work going on here. You've been hearing, I'm sure the people watching my channel who are regulars are sick of hearing this, but it's like it's been going on and on for years. This construction, I think it's after COVID that basically construction reopened, and it's just been everywhere. First it's one house, and it's another house, and it's just ongoing. And like I have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning, even on my weekends or when I have holidays, in order to film. So it's early morning right now here. And yeah, so there's just all of these different things that we feel just hold us back, or it feels like they're not in our favor. Like I don't have a lot of personal space where I live currently, and you can always feel like, why am I, why did I create this? But these minor sort of annoyances that are smaller, the irritation that we feel, it's like that famous saying where in order to make a pearl, there's like this slight, even in order to make a pearl, you need a lot of friction, and that's how a beautiful pearl gets made and formed. So it's kind of like that, these challenges in your life are just minor irritations actually, in the larger scheme of things. And what we don't realize is that, like, that desire that we have, that I need more space or I need more freedom, essentially it always boils down to freedom, because infinite abundance is related to freedom. Like if I had to choose one word in order to replace infinite abundance or just abundance, it would align with the state of freedom. The fact that, if like having a lot of money or having a lot of space or time or whatever it is, it means that I have the freedom to create life in the way that I want. That's what money allows us as well. So this freedom lives inside of you, and the minor challenges that you have in your life, even if they seem a little bit big, actually are leading to a deeper alignment of freedom inside of your body, which is leading to the birth of your newer mission, your new life mission, your new earth mission, basically. And like I've been saying throughout my videos, in all of my predictions as well, that's what's been coming through, that this is the year where it's really blossoming, where it's like really taking root, and you're seeing physically where people are coming together, where things are coming together, where ideas are coming, and they are those practical ones that actually work. And it may not have fully landed, but it's here now. You're seeing it show up in physical ways. And in this month, of course, we're going to see a bit of a boost there, because it is this month of infinite abundance. Okay guys, so that's essentially just all that I want to say to you, because I can go on and I don't want to make this too long. But you're going to be experiencing a state of infinite abundance, and it's a great time to do practices that are aligned with this. And like I said, I'm creating one in my deep dive. So those of you who are on there, don't forget to check that out as well. I'll send it to you when it's ready. Thank you so much for watching, and subscribe and like this video. Leave a comment below, let me know what you are manifesting, and make it a daily practice as well. Whatever practice you do, whether you find a great meditation online, or you're doing it with me, or you have your own way of doing it, it doesn't need to be very long. it needs to be a conscious practice, and perhaps do it for this whole month, or do it for like some 21 days. You know, that helps us to establish a new state of being. You can have a certain time in the morning, evening, whenever you know that you're going to be free. It can only be like 3 to 5 minutes. It doesn't matter, but be fully present while you're saying, while you're aligning with your infinite abundance, whether that's through affirmations, just feeling it, doing a meditation, whatever the practice is for you. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.